who wants to start. So I do start. That's why I have part 1. Then I have part 2 now, and it gets more advanced. So part 2 now, because you have to make more money.
Yes.
Remember, you found your in the negative. Most people are operating on the negative, by the way, because they are either on payslip, or they've inherited the money, or how many people win the lottery? Very few.
Yeah.
So we are operating from the payslip, but that's where most of us start. And then now you learn how to get out of that race, because it's a rat race. How do you get out of it? So there's some people who work with entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurship is not for everyone, because it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of work to work, it takes a lot of years, it takes a lot of work, and persistent and the discipline. Some people prefer payslip. And now with the payslip,
I prefer payslip.
And with the payslip, you have power, because I find some people who have a very good credit rating, and ask them, why are you not taking the loans? They're scared. So that's why this book, so that you can come out of that, fear, and do something. Because if you don't accumulate assets, now here, this payslip is active income, but we want you to have passive income. That is what you're working with. That's where the assets come in, and that's where the part 2 comes in. So we work with we have different assets now. We have the real estate, we have the paper portfolio, which I cover things like, stocks. And now those I also partner with other experts. I don't just do everything by myself. I come with even with accountants. I take you around what is available, the stocks where you can start, because you need to diversify. You can just say, the number 1 is real estate. And everybody wants to buy that plot. But sometimes the plot becomes a liability. So you must really, have a roadmap, which most of this knowledge creates. So the real estate, then we have the business. Business is an asset.
So, kwa mtu like in your business itakusuit. Like when you umesema watu wanaogopa kufanya business. So una determine aje ni nini na suit nani?
Okay, you see, I started business at the age of 21. And the reason I went into business, I thought I would combine education. I was doing higher learning, and I thought I would do evening classes and still do business. But business took over, because as I said, it's very hard. You put your money, and you have to, the business now started coming to your desk. And I thought it's very posh. I'll just sit behind my desk, and the clients will come. And before that, I was in another kind of an apprentice position where I had gotten some clients. So I thought, I have the clients, and I have the ideas, and the money. I had to look for the money, capital. Part of it actually was, part of my school fees, and I approached some family friends. And actually I thought I would do evening classes, and this business will make a lot of money, that I will pay my school fees and everything. So I fell with a bang. And now those are some of the lessons that made me become a writer, because I was wondering, I'm this young.
So when you were going to decide kufanya your entrepreneurship,
yes.
Uli use, for instance, sasa nini exactly ilikufanya you decide this is what nitafanya, ukuuza nyanya pasi.
Okay.
But kuna mtu labda hiyo ndio niche yake, you know.
Yes.
Mimi maybe nauza nguo ama chakula.
Yes.
How did you determine this is what is for me?
Okay. When I came to Nairobi, I did diploma. So I came to Nairobi to just hold on to a job. Then I joined Dista. As I said, my dad passed on when I was very young, and with my mom could not afford me to go directly to the university. And there's so many people who are in this position like that. They can't go directly to the university because I was in a unfortunate position. But as a fighter, I decided I'm not going to just sit. And my mom didn't want me at the countryside. Because when you're idle, you know what happens next. You start having boyfriends, you start having kids. So she didn't want me at home. So she said, why don't you take a position? And that's when I took a position. I call it apprentice because my boss was busy elsewhere. So with another business. So most of the clients, because they used to find me, used to sell things like healthy products, supplements and everything. So I learned on the job how to do it. And we'll make so money. And I asked her, please add some salary. Because now I even got a bed sitter. I would tell my mom, please add another 4,000 so that I can survive. So I'm looking at someone who is that age, that 21 years or 19 years where I was. Even as I'm advising them, I'm looking at them. And most of them, when they come to me, they think they have options. Actually, they say, yeah, but I'm 21. You're not. I'm 25. They actually say, I'm 25. I tell them, you're not young. I started business at the age of 21. I started it. I didn't have any options. My mom could not sustain all of us. And all those things.
Into a corner.
But some of them